morning, Frederick. You hang out on this side too, huh? All right, let's get it going, y'all. Sticking with my small profiles. This has been a trend for me lately. This is a 3 1/4 inch knock and tail lure. I got a 1/4 ounce C&B custom jig head on there. 15-pound fluorocarbon. Little 2500 series reel. 7-foot St. Croix inshore rod. We got Frederick hanging around over here, so that's a good sign. It's going to be a little grassy, so to avoid that, I might drop my jig head size down or even go weedless. But we're going to see how bad it really is before we start switching things up. But I believe these fish are going to be pushed up close this morning. You see how the current is pushing up into the bank? We got a pretty strong flow. So what'll happen is that'll push the bait fish up closer to the bank. What is that? So these guys will basically just hang out here on the bank, wait for that bait fish to be pushed up, and have breakfast. And I know this area from looking at Google Maps, it's got some deep pockets around here too. So once that sun starts getting a little higher, it starts warming up, the fish will probably move to those deeper pockets to stay cool. Let me pump it down the bank a little bit. I'm probably 15 foot from my original spot, but that could make all the difference. Moving on down the shoreline. Oh yeah, there's a deep hole right here in front of me. I got a nice glare of the sun, I can see it. The sun just started peaking. It feels clean in there too, sandy bottom. That might not be that great for like reds or trout. There's no grass in there for them to hide, but it could be a flounder dug up in there. Flounder's gonna like a nice sandy bottom that they can get in easily to hide and ambush. The reds and the trout will hide out in the grass, again, for ambush purposes. When you're targeting flounder, you don't want to pop your paddle tails too high because you'll bounce it right over them. You got to think they're buried underneath the sand. So if you're doing bigger pops, it's just going to bounce right over them. They'll probably never see it. So real little light bumps using the tip of your rod. That's how I'll usually get them. I learned that technique from the Cambodian angler. He's over in Jacksonville, Para. He's part of the Fish Bites crew. Met him years ago. That guy can get on some flounder and sheep's head. And he taught me that trick with the flounder. Rod tip up, light bumps. It might be time to switch up the game, guys. Get away from the smaller profiles. It is getting cooler temps. I've stated this in my last few like inshore videos, is when it's super hot, man, these guys aren't trying to chase down big baits. Like, the less calories they have to use to get a meal, the better. But it's cool, it's nice out here right now, so I'm sure the water temp is down. These guys might be more aggressive going after a bigger meal. There we go. There we go. What did we get? All right. Actually, guys, I went with a 5-inch paddle tail. There we go. Come on in here. Yeah, baby. That's a studly. That's a studly. I switched the game completely up. Went with a 5-inch paddle tail, super big bait, 1/4 ounce jig head, and a completely different color. I went with the dinero from Knock and Tail. This is a great color, guys. I've had a lot of luck with this lure on St. George Island when I do my yearly kayak camping trip. That's a good one. I happen to have one in the box, threw him out, and we got a fish. Nice trout, guys. He is definitely legal. I'm not keeping fish today, but that was an awesome catch. We've been humping it out for about 45 minutes. Finally found something these guys want. I am going to stick with that 5-inch, that dinero color. See if we can get some more in. All right, little buddy. Go on. All right, guys, out of time. Skeeters started getting me too, man. Skeeters started attacking my feet. Got something different going on this afternoon. I'm going to meet Madi now, my wife. We're gonna get loaded up and we're heading to an event. If you are a follower of my channel and my socials, you know my wife, Madi, is in the art world. Graphic designs, paintings, drawings, she does it all. And she's actually setting up a booth today at Gary's Winery over here in Perdido to showcase some of her work, hopefully sell some stuff. So I was gonna bring you guys along on that journey. This is our first time doing this, so it's gonna get interesting.